Hi guys, welcome back to my channel MiTutorials. In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to create a measure in Power BI which will help us multiply two columns and arrive at a certain result. So let's get started with this tutorial. So in my sample data set that I have here, I have unit sold and I have unit price, and I want to create a measure to multiply these two columns to arrive at the total sales amount. Now you might think that it is a very straightforward thing and you can simply go here, sorry, not on quick measure. You can simply go here, click on quick measure, and let's say name this column as sales is equals to unit price multiplied by the unit sold. But unfortunately it doesn't work that way when you create a measure, because there is no straightforward way where you can simply select a column and do a multiplication around that and create the measure that you want. So the workaround for this is that, so sales, when you create a new measure, you will have to use the function called as sum x, and then when you open the bracket, it asks you to enter the table name. So in my case here, it's 50,000 sales record is my table name. I'm going to select that, and then followed by comma, and then it's asking us to enter the expression. Now in here we're going to say unit price multiplied by unit sold, and then I'm going to close the bracket here and press enter. So as you can see here, we've now created a measure called as sales. Let's quickly add this to our dashboard over here. Let me just copy paste this particular visual and take the sales amount here, replace this with whatever that I have. So now you can see that we've got 65.63 billion as our total sales amount. And let's quickly go here to the title here and turn this on and call this as total sales. Okay, so once this is done, we now have our total sales column measure that we've created into our dashboard. Now what happens is that this is our total sales amount. Let's say if you click on any of the category over here, let's say household for example, this gets filtered here for that particular household category only. And when you click on baby food, it gets filtered for baby food. Or if you click on a particular year, it gets filtered for that particular year. Now if you don't want that to get filtered, I'm going to make another tutorial which is coming up tomorrow on my channel explaining how you can keep the value over here in this particular measure constant and not change whenever you select any other filter in your BI dashboard. So that's it guys in this particular tutorial. I hope this video has helped you. You've learned something new today. Please consider subscribing to my channel for more such tutorials.